Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Tales of Vesperia part 35. In the previous video, we finally made it to Dahngrest, where we learned that the Dahn had left to go to the manor of bad dudes, which is where we're at. We left Carol behind because, I don't know, he's dead to us. Not just to me, because of his awful gameplay performance in the Bellius boss fight, but even the game has decided he's cancelled. Ruby Wand. Ruby Wand. You did learn this. Changes to your arts. Don't know what it changes though, so changes in art. Art can be learned if used repeatedly. But which art? But which one? Which one? It's all I ask. I actually probably want to give you this. I forgot about it. The old emerald ring, because you do be burning through your T-Pizzle way too fast. Honestly, take this. If you're going to be in the party for, I guess, or keep you in the party. I mean, I think you're doing alright. Just gonna sneak right by you, sir. I do like guy having big giant portraits of himself in his hideout. Anything in here? Ah! There's some writing card on the underside of the shelf. I just can't make it out. Why do we have to wear hoods and coats while Gauche and Joy wear short skirts? We get so many clammy and hot. We're burning up and our goggles are steaming. Oh, what a world! Sorry, you're not a cute anime lady.
We do battle with all our
Therefore,
might.
you do not get sexualized.
That hurt.
Okay, I need to change this because like my brain keeps telling me Ghost Wolf is because this used to be on Concealed Wave. And let's make this Ghost Wolf because it kind of makes sense because you go left and right, so it should be mapped to left and right.
Wonderful. Oh, angelic princess, grant us your magnificent
It is a base art, right? No, it's no, it is.
embrace. I can do this now.
I can't get him to combo it.
All my heart.
I mean,
Enemies unto me.
Come on, win. Knock him around.
I don't know if this is a controller issue or what, because I mean, you should be able to combo it into an arcane art.
Angelic princess, grant us your magnificent embrace.
I mean, I'm getting the dragon swing, it's working, but not when I Ghost Wolf.
I did it.
I wonder what they were thinking, building a big manor out in the middle of nowhere like this.
Isn't it obvious? Crooked plots and intrigue.
We should hurry and finish what we need to do before we get caught up in anything.
That's not so bad here, Estelle. Why not take our time and get the full tour?
Are you thinking of exposing some crooked plots and intrigue while we're here?
Nah, I wasn't thinking about any of that. Being in someone's home is just so relaxing is all.
I can't believe you.
We don't have time for this. We're going on ahead, old man.
No, wait for me!
I mean, you should hit Raven. I mean, if you're gonna hit Carol, who's a small child, we should definitely be allowed to hit Raven. Okay, just have a dude running from Mach 13. There it goes. Did it just in time for me to get destroyed? I don't know, I can't get him to do the dragon swarm.
Oh, din of this modest land.
Get back here. You're not, stop running!
We were dead. It's not over yet. The sign of victory.
Yeah!
Yay!
You got pretty good.
Why do you have to get it like a billion times? I mean, thought I could
Prepare to
just
meet your doom.
leave. You fool. We actually have stronger party members now? Oh, you're so lucky I got hit off screen. Sir? Okay, 3 Gald, that's the most insulting shit I've ever seen in my entire life. Never cast that ability again.
Repeat! Your tail?
I mean, I wish you would just put chess. Is that an axe for us or an axe for Carol? I mean, it should be an axe for us considering Carol's dead. But I did not pay attention to what it said. I guess it's for Carol. Oh, wait, we can go to new. Yeah, Crimson Axe is for Carol. Did it do anything? Mystic Cloth. How many ingredients? Okay, we still have a bunch of milk. Oh, no, you can have a bunch of fruit, but you can't have more than 15 of some ingredients? That doesn't make any damn sense. Whereas fruit not something you can buy, can you only get it from monsters? Because monster drops stack to 100, but you never buy more than 15 of something. Don't mind me, I'm just snaking around. Stone Slasher. Stone Slinging Slasher. You learn this? Yep. Don't know what skills it changes because the game doesn't tell you. Quick turn. That seems kind of decent. Sure. Just gonna sneak right by you. Also just gonna sneak right by you. Oh. I didn't think we'd get to you already.
I never dreamed you'd try anything this risky.
I finally made up my mind that this mud ball would be a much prettier place without you on it.
I haven't seen any mud.
The other Master Guilds surely won't like you ignoring the Union's laws for your personal vendetta.
And I'll face the consequences. But it's daybreak now. Looks like I've underestimated your touch. I'm out of time.
Can you explain?
If I don't get myself back to Dahngrest, those fools gonna start a war with each other.
But like, can't you just stab him and leave immediately? That makes... Deep breaths, deep breaths. That shit doesn't make any goddamn sense. You wasted all your time coming out here, but now that it's gonna take 14 more seconds, you're like, oh, well, I guess I'll let you live and have accomplished literally nothing.
Oh, I think it's a bit late to prevent that little accident from happening.
A couple of eggs might have to be broken, but I'm prepared to pay a price.
A price?
You still got us to deal with, Jaeger.
It doesn't make any... I mean, if he was like, okay, I'm gonna leave now, you guys finish him, that would be one thing. But being like, oh no, it's daytime, I'm gonna let you live now, is the dumbest thing.
Well, it looks like the tide's taken a turn. Yeah, indeed. Bye-bye.
Hey, wait!
Like, just letting him get away because you're like, oh, it would... It's so stupid.
Damn, that guy's a regular vanishing act.
Or if he escaped and he's like, I can't chase after him, but he just let him leave?
Now what's with all of you? Just how you figure coming down here be the smart thing to do?
That shit's so stupid.
Who's that little kid?
I ain't no little kid. I'm Patty.
Did your voice just change in mid-sentence?
Sorry about that.
Patty,
huh? Why don't you come over here and show me your face?
Anybody... Does voice actor just change mid... I mean, I guess it's because any Patty dialogue would have been recorded later, but... That's so jarring.
Now this is a surprise.
Because I'm pretty sure that's a different part. That sounds like a different person.
Huh?
Not just like, hey, we recorded this dialogue later. It sounds like it's a different voice actor.
You're a dead ringer for Eifried. The very spitting image.
Huh? Then it really is true that Patty is Eifried's granddaughter?
Granddaughter? You're his... Huh. I never heard nothing about that scoundrel having a granddaughter.
Huh. So Patty's guess was right on the mark.
As his relative, I bet you must have suffered quite a bit over Eifried's infamous incident.
I mean, I'm not gonna, it's not like that big of, I'm more annoyed by the fucking, just let the dude leave, because it's gonna take 12 seconds. Shit's so stupid. But it is kind of funny. I don't know if I've ever seen, I mean, I've seen situations where it's like clear dialogue was recorded later, but I've never had it where it sounds like a completely different person mid-sentence.
I thought that since you were his friend, Dawn, you might know something.
Which is pretty funny.
It'd be an exaggeration to say that we were ever friends. He just did whatever he wanted to do. I never knew where he was or what he was doing. And I ain't got a clue about that now either.
Like, don't you like hate him or something?
I see.
Like you said you hated the guy.
Haven't you met him somewhere recently?
Have I? Can't rightly say.
This is a keepsake left by an ally of yours. We were asked to bring it to you.
Looks like I caused you all some trouble.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's so good.
Of all the... Why'd she have to wind up like this?
I love it, man.
Just what is an apatheia, anyway?
Well, you see... Afraid I don't have time to explain it now. Hate to cut and run, but I'll leave the rest of these guys to you.
Wait.
You see, that makes sense. Him just letting the dude leave after spending all the time to come out here and try and track him down is...
We should think about getting out of here too.
Hey, let me try and buy the old man some time.
Raven?
Come on.
Guess we'd better.
Like, I just don't know why they...
Get ready. I'm
Because,
taking
I mean, you
down.
can literally have the same exact thing happen story-wise, but just have it be the Don's about to beat him, and then he smoke bombs out. And the Don's like, fuck, I don't have time to chase after this guy, I gotta get back. Literally the same plot point happens, and it just doesn't come across as so stupid. Would you stop?
Blow you away!
You're
dead!
You were, I bopped you? Would you stop? Get back here. Get back here. You're not intellectual. Get back here. Get back here.
Come on, knock him around and cut him down. Windblade! Azure Edge! Come on, Wind, knock him around and cut him down.
I bopped you. You were bopped. Nice Windblade. Would you stop hitting Estelle? She doesn't exist. She's not real.
Princess, grant us your magnificent embrace.
Now that's on a combo. I don't know why I wasn't doing it earlier. Still failed.
I think it's about time.
I agree.
You don't mean from up here?
And we just saw like 8 people do it. I mean, the 8-year-old had no problem jumping out the window, but Estelle needed to be carried? Nah.
I got a bad feeling about this. We should get back to Dahngrest.
I mean, it still feels like a complete and total waste of time.
I'm the spitting image of Eifried. Not the picture I had in my head. Indeed.
Like, I feel like this actually accomplished, like, nothing.
Like Dawn. I'm all muddled. I need to ask Dawn for more details.
Like, I feel like there was no reason to not just have us talk, like, Dawn leave the city at all. The only thing that is, okay, we definitely confirmed Patty's Eifried's granddaughter, but we could have had that happen in city. I don't really know what this section added to the game. It wasn't that long, at least, but this does kind of feel like padding. How do we get back to the Wiesn? Oh, yeah, that's a Nordopolica. Yeah, so that'll be a while before we can go back there. Well, I don't know if we could go back there on the ship, but the ship's far away, so. I wouldn't mind trying to get the damn silver ore, but it's just a pain in the ass to navigate the map.
The Union and Polystrole are squaring off against each other with Hopeful and Blastia!
We need a damn airship.
The Dawn is back, but something's not right!
So, he made it back in time. Looks like my hunch was right, though.
What do you mean, your hunch?
He's been planning for this to end in his death all along.
What? Why would he want to do something like that?
To set things right?
But he didn't kill Bellius.
Bellius died because of Harry's rash behavior.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Harry was in... Okay, so that's supposed to be his connection. I completely forgot about the random character they introduced.
She's the Duce of Nordopolica. You can't just say, sorry, I got some bad information.
But to be fair, they didn't kill Bellius.
Which means there's gotta be compensation to make up for losing Bellius.
So the price Dawn mentioned back at the Manor of the Wicked was...
His own life. Once he made up his mind to sacrifice himself, taking down Jaeger wasn't a problem. Even if it meant going against the laws.
Okay.
No! He can't do that!
There has to be some other way.
Both sides are at the breaking point, though. This thing could go off at the drop of a hat. And if it starts, it'll mean all-out war between the Union and Polystrole.
But, I mean, what's more likely to happen is that as soon as the Dawn's dead, they still go to war anyway, because the people will be pissed at Polystrole.
I'm not sure we have the time to find some other way.
I'm going with Carol.
Like, it just seems unlikely they wouldn't want vengeance. No matter what the Dawn said. The Dawn, those eyes, they're the eyes of resolution. What's going on? What's going on? A battle with Polystrole can start at any minute, you know? Or started any minute. Keep hanging around, the people are gonna take the town! A lot of people are gathered in the town's main streets. Isn't it like the Dawn sitting in the middle? I don't know. I mean, like, I kind of get what he's going for, but it does seem very foolish. Alright, now things get interesting. How's the Dawn gonna finish this? I haven't been this excited in a while. Hey there, can't stop thinking about the plaza. The boss told me not to go. How much money did we make back there? Not much. And we did skip a decent amount of the fights, but I would have hoped we would have had more. All your radishes belong to me. All your nanners. And your Milky Wilkies. Alright, I mean, at least food's kind of decent now. Because it was just like the very first few times I did it, it was like restored 1% HP plus 1 attack. Like, okay, this is useless. I still hate the failure mechanic, that's really stupid. What are the other stuff? Because we've just been doing the... Oh, you have a master... You have stars. R's. So maybe that does mean you're making progress, but you... I would have thought if there was anything to learn from it, you would have learned it by now. Yeah, cook... Shortcut... Yeah, we do have kebab sandwich set, okay. And what are the other foods? Increases agility, but like how much? Well, let's rest. Sir? I showed you my money, please respond? Okay, fine. Fine. I'll have Raven cook some curry. Party's full. Fuck you! I guess I should buy orange gels. Would the game be a 0 out of 10 if I could store more than 15 orange gels? Well, I guess we could buy the more expensive ones. I mean, it kind of made sense for the early game because it would have been, like, the early game would have been too easy if we could have more than, like, stack gels too high. But at this point now, I'm like, I just wish I had a bunch of cheap TP items.
Hang in there, kid. You're a boss now, right?
Maybe officially. I mean, he's just the one that does the paperwork.
But it's like there's nothing I can do on my own.
So then ask for help. That's what friends are for, right?
Dawn!
Take good care of them. They'll be there whenever you need them.
I'm coming with you.
Like hell you are!
Well, old man, it's been fun.
Raven, you better nail Jaeger for me.
That's a heavy load for somebody like me.
You're the only one I can ask.
Whitehorse.
Little lady, try going underground through the storeroom in the city's tavern.
The incredible changing Dawn.
There's a wall there inscribed with Eifried's name. If you're his granddaughter, it ain't a bad idea to take a glimpse at the kind of things he did and how he lived. We're so grateful for everything your darling grandson's done to us. Really.
The boy has made a mess of things. He may be my idiot grandson, but he's also a full member of the Union, and it falls upon any leader to take responsibility for the mistakes of their people. So say the laws. Take me, then. Let my head atone for Bellius.
Dawn.
Idiot. These guilds. They're all filled with nutcases.
Once again, Rita the only motherfucker in this damn game to spit facts. I mean, I get it. It's like the honorable thing to do, and I kinda get it, but it is very silly. Because you're basically fucking over all the guilds for the sake of, like, satisfying your own sense of honor. I mean, you could have just, like, and if nobody spoke up, then he wouldn't have to kill himself, maybe.
Guess you're stuck doing a job nobody much wants.
Because that would make it clear. If, like, nobody's willing to be a second, that would make it clear that nobody actually wants this to happen. But...
You too.
No kidding. Yuri, I was looking forward to watching you go places. I'll make sure to save you a spot in hell.
I don't think they'd let me into the hell you're going to.
I won't forget that attitude, boy.
And I won't forget your resolve, Don Whitehorse.
Dawn! Listen up. You all gotta stand on your own 2 feet from here on. There's a new age coming, so get out there and make it for yourselves.
I mean, I respect them for going through with it. I wasn't entirely sure if they were gonna follow through or, like,
seems to have calmed down.
back off at the last second. I like the idea, but the execution is off. Like, the idea of Don sacrificing himself to try and quell any guild conflict and Yuri being the second is a good idea on paper, but the execution just doesn't feel right. Because it's just hard to imagine that Altosk wouldn't want to get vengeance in their own right. Like, I just feel like they wouldn't respect his wishes, you know? Because, like, who's going to take over? The grandson who's an idiot? Like, You basically destroyed the Union, which then means the Empire can just swoop in. Like, you're making everyone's lives shitty just for the sake of, like, your own personal honor. Like, honestly, I think the more honorable thing to do would be to, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It just, I would like it to have been presented differently, even if I do like the idea.
Feels more like they're expecting the end of the world.
Carol's been taking the Dawn's passing pretty hard, too.
Because, like, I don't know, I just feel like his death didn't accomplish anything, other than make himself feel good.
And it looks like things are keeping the old man busy. I guess it comes with being a member of Altosk.
Huh.
I haven't seen Patty for a while now.
Like, realistically, it would make more sense for, I mean, it would still suck. And I'd have my own problems with it, but, like, for the grandson to have to kill himself. I mean, I do like the idea of him taking, like, responsibility for it, because sentencing the grandson to death would feel shitty too, but I don't know.
She might be in the sewer tunnels.
Oh, right. That's what the Dawn was talking about.
But, I mean, I like the idea enough that it's fine, but I do think it could have been presented a bit better. Because it also doesn't really feel like we're not shown that Palestrale is, like, clamoring for the Dawn's death. Like, I mean, as you see in the scene, like, nobody wants him to kill himself. So I feel like the show of force was enough. Like, he didn't really have to follow through.
He gave up his own life to make amends for what happened. The guilds take their laws pretty seriously.
The pride of living by the laws of the guild, taking responsibility, accepting the choices he'd made. The Dawn practiced what he preached.
And he was willing to stake his life on those beliefs.
Responsibility, choices.
Which, I mean, is honorable, but it's very silly.
I've got to get these things figured out myself. Best to start with our guild, with brave Vesperia.
Yuri? Where are you?
Just going for a walk.
He probably went looking for Carol.
Carol.
Now my hands have killed someone I never wanted to kill. Dawn, that feeling still hasn't left my hands. You really were a piece of work, old man.
Well, I mean, you technically killed him, but, you know, it's not the same. I don't need a weakling like you. Bro, fuck you. Little asshole. We killed the Dawn, kind of. When I decided to serve the Dawn for the rest of my life, this has to go on and on. Oh, wait, just when I decide to serve the Dawn for the rest of my life, this has to go and happen. Because I just feel like, you know, if I was a member of Altosk, I would be very resentful of Palestrale. Like, maybe in the short term, you might respect his wishes, but in the long term, I mean, you're just staving off conflict for a very short period of time and weakening the guilds in such a way. I mean, the guilds are already in a very weak position, right? We've killed two of the major members or two of the leaders of two of the major guilds. I don't know. You looked in the pot, your face was turning red. Only a little stronger, the Dawn wouldn't have had to die. Never even thought of what might happen if the Dawn died. Only just done our job a little bit better. Can't move forward if you're bound by sadness. We have to keep everything the Dawn taught us in our hearts and press on. But yeah, I mean, it's a cool idea. I just think the execution, it didn't quite hit it for me. I did like the idea of Yuri being his second, though. I thought that was kind of cool. Like, I feel like the idea needed a bit more refinement to the point that I felt like it was really the only choice. Because I didn't feel like it was the only way out. Belius and the Dawn. Everyone knew and respected them, and now one after the other. So Leviathan's claws pulling the strings. So sad the Dawn is gone, but I'm sad that I'm still so in love with her. It's a complicated feeling, I still can't hold it in anymore. Town's really lost its spirit, it seems so gloomy now. Oh wait, what this town needs is someone to light the way in the place of the Dawn. The Dawn's death is unfortunate, but there was nothing anyone could do. They made a good decision and the town was protected. Good luck for brave Vesperia or whatever. Brave Vespa Queen. Barriers protect us from the monsters, they can't protect us from the evil of other humans. No matter how much I eat, I don't feel satisfied. No matter how much I eat, I don't feel satisfied. No matter how much I eat, I don't feel satisfied. I wonder if I could go track down Patty? I mean, I see Carol over here. I'm gonna try and find Patty first, because the game told me to find Carol, so... Here, Belius died. You already knew that? Gonna be at the end of the game. They're like, hey, the Dawn died. You know about that? I know no other man like the Dawn. It's such a great loss. Yeah, well, we're only at 30 minutes. Thought we were longer. Dawn's dead. Can you believe what's gonna happen now? The Dawn is dead, Sail! City's finished. The guilds won't cooperate without the Dawn. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Feast your eyes on these wares! That calls for motivation. I don't know if that would heal everyone who's not in the party. Like, it looks like we're healed. Hey, you said you had new stuff? What did you say? Finally got some new stuff? Is this just the new stuff you had earlier, though? Looks like it. I mean, max TP by 50 is kind of decent. Have you learned Super Chain yet? You have not. I do wish you learned skills faster. Because even though, I mean, we skip some fights, we still don't learn skills anywhere near fast enough. Alrighty, let's go ahead to Patty the Peterson. The Piet. I mean, I'm guessing we're just going to where that engraving was. I think the fastest would be to go through this tavern. And she may not be there, I don't know. But careful not to drown your cares in too much drink, you'll just make yourself sick. Dawn was quite a drinker, you know. The Dawn was the Dawn, right to the end. Never met any other man like the Dawn in my whole life. Who will lead the Union now? If the Hunting Blades becomes one of the 5 guild masters and Clint takes over, I'll support them. Clint, the boss of the Hunting Blades. His beard is hot. I ain't drunk. I'm telling you, I ain't drunk. There are times you just want to drink and forget about everything. Sometimes you just can't get anything done. I'm just biding my time until I can do something. Don't talk to me or live for 100 more years. Don't talk to me, it's your funeral. The more chaos befalls the world, the more the mercenary business flourishes, even though it's forbidden for us to create conflicts ourselves. Dawn's dead, now it's finally my turn to take control. Me, Axehead, Birdman. Under my leadership, I'll take the Union the way of the dodo. It was down here somewhere, right? I don't even really remember. Don't mind me, by the way. Squeeze me, just getting my air. Cause where? Cause it was down in here somewhere, but I don't remember where. I thought it was at the end, but I don't really know where I'm going. Maybe it was at the midpoint? I thought it was like, it would just be like right here. Okay, here we go. Ooh, we're almost getting close to 100 slots. And we'll have to start back from the top. Patterson? This is the Union Oath, but... I didn't know if maybe there was something else. I mean... Any pirates? Okay, well I guess we'll just complete the backtracking. Don't mind me. Oh no.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Please stop stunning me. It is so annoying. Why are there so many of them?
Dragon Sword!
I'm just getting started.
I don't know if I want the sewer salmon, man. Not to be a hater. Skirt, don't mind me. Just gonna sneak right by you. Where do I go? Bro, get out of my way!
Gone soon enough. We're out.
I can't. Oh, there we go. I didn't notice. Granted, I guess the game doesn't really expect you to be coming from this direction, so the camera's a little wonky. Okay, I feel pretty safe in saying there's no Patster here, but this does lead back to the other tavern, so... Which is where Carol was. I tried. I mean, it feels like anytime there's like... You would think there'd be an optional little scene, that's when they're like, no, we didn't put anything there. But when it's like, hey, if you go to this random coordinate at 11:17, then you'll proc a scene.
Yuri, there wasn't anything I could do.
You're 10. There's a lot of things you can't do. Like, dunk a basketball.
The Dawn, and all the rest of you'd all made up your minds and did what you could. Nobody in this town's gonna listen to anything I've got to say.
Yeah, because you're a 10-year-old kid.
So I was thinking I should try talking with Palestrale instead. But they might be done talking, and just attack anyway. When I thought that, I was too scared to go alone. So I ended up not going at all. I'm not good for anything.
What about Judy? Weren't you gonna look for her?
I can't go with you anymore, Yuri. Just not cut out to be the boss of a guild.
Is that it then? Is that all guilds and brave Vesperia mean to you? Just walking away from the dream like that?
But I wanted to be the best guild! To be useful to the Dawn! For him to notice me!
I mean, he did notice you.
He's been a role model for me. And now he's not around.
So you're just gonna pack it up and quit? Just what was it the Dawn died for?
I don't know, you tell me.
You, of all people, should know the answer to that.
You can always do everything you want, Yuri! You'd never understand how I feel! I'm not tough like you! There's no way I can be like you and the Dawn! It's over! Our guild is...
Carol! Don't you remember all the Dawn told you? Did you forget his resolve? As a member of our guild, I'm going to Mount Timza to find Judy.
Huh?
Brave Vesperia will go on. Even if you don't. This guild is more than just you now.
I don't want to run away. I don't want to, but...
I mean, the character-driven stuff is still really good. Even if I do have some problems with, like... I mean, it's like the story... It's like it has some cool ideas, but sometimes the execution's off. But, like, that's a really good scene. I do think it's funny him saying the guild is more than just you now, though, when now the guild is literally just Yuri. Because Judith left, Carol's kind of left. It's just Yuri. Which honestly, it's a little weird they had Carol set up as the boss of the guild anyway. I mean, I guess it's because it was his idea and Yuri was just going along with it, but... I mean, Yuri was always the leader, realistically. I don't know, do we go back to the gang, or what? Or do I go to the inn? Guess we'll head back to the HQ. Unless now I'm supposed to go find Patty, and if that's what they want me to do, I'd be kind of mad. Like, very slightly. Because they did tell me to talk to Carol, so I can't be too mad, but on the other hand, I'm like... If it expects me to go back into the sewers to find Patty, I would be a little annoyed if the scene didn't proc the first time. Because I think my thought process of, oh, it seems like they're hinting there's a Patty scene, but I should go do that first, makes sense. Where is everyone? Flag of the Union by the 5 Master Guilds, who are not doing so well right now. Because who are it's like the Soulsmiths we ain't fucked with. The Hunting Blades are one. Ruins Gate are one. We have Fortune's Market. We haven't killed them yet. Yeah, Blood Alliance we killed. And Ruins Gate, well, they don't really exist. I mean, it turns out they weren't. They didn't really have a leader. I mean, they had a leader, but not really, you know what I mean? If Jaeger was your gay the whole time. And I'm guessing it's, since they're, you know, I didn't realize at the time, but, you know, their name, or Reggae, is Jaeger backwards. Which is a kind of cool, neat little touch. The only problem with that is that, be honest, did you really remember Jaeger's name? Because by that point in the story, he had shown up and said, "Yeah," basically. That was like all he'd done. Wasn't exactly a memorable character right off the bat.
Do you think he'll be alright?
He'll be fine.
But...
Well now, if it isn't that darling boy and girl. How very nice to see you both.
Speak of the devil.
Jaeger!
Motherfucker just walking around.
You've got some nerve showing your face after planting the seeds of war.
Seeds of war? I'm quite sure I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, I do mostly like Jaeger, though, by this point, but at the start he was just like, hey, I'm a little henchman guy.
Attacking Palestrale is a matter for the Union to decide. Yep, that's right. We just helped inform their decision.
Exactly. Understand, my little friends?
I'd be a little annoyed if everything goes down the exact way I said it would, despite before I said the Don killing himself is a silly idea.
I'll give you something to smile about.
That's enough for today, I think. It is the day of the Dawn's passing, after all. We're still in mourning, you see.
We're not.
The world lost a great man today. It most certainly did.
What is it you guys are after? Get the Dawn out of the way to take control of the Union?
Oh, no. Our little business will most surely be easier without support Dawn around, but... let's not go there. I've come today for my own personal reasons.
I don't want to disgrace the Dawn by doing something I'll regret later. You should leave before I change my mind.
It is not only you who are mourning this death, you know. Be seeing you then.
Even Jaeger is mourning the Dawn.
But, like, is he really, though?
I don't understand. Hadn't he been trying to get rid of Don Whitehorse himself?
The old man was a nuisance to Leviathan's Claw, but maybe things were a little different for Jaeger on a personal level.
So?
You mean like the difference between guilds and individuals?
Yeah. To the Dawn, there was Jaeger the boss, and Jaeger the person.
The Dawn did break his own laws and take the fight into his own hands.
Well, we should be on our way.
All right. I told Rita we would be meeting her at the town exit.
Asking for a friend. Where the fuck is Mount Timza?
I also left a message at the inn for Patty.
I said he'll be fine. Let's go.
She said Patty, not Carol, dummy. Hate the way the Dawn does things. This ain't right. Damn it, why are all the strong men dying? Sounds like these fortune markets get all the other guilds motivated. Got some good stuff. Everyone's so sad the Dawn died. What's gonna happen now? Can a kid like me do anything to help? Well, not really. All my money gone. Hey gang, where are you? Why didn't you join my squad? Oh yeah, what about some of these backstab? I haven't really used, because it's like my brain has become accustomed to backstab not existing. I haven't really used it much. Even after we learned it. Oh, let's try that. During a backstep, perform a jump attack. So B, so you have to... Okay. And the Dom was just another person. He was not superhuman, he was not immortal. There was no one who could kill the old man after all. The only one who could kill the Dom was the Don himself. I mean, technically we killed him. Technically. Anything? I'm gonna talk to one of you. If you frickers say the same thing, I'm out. I'm out. Wasting my damn time. How can things possibly get any worse? Patty, you in here? I mean, I would like a... I guess we'd have 4 party members. We have repeat. You know what? As long as we got 4 party members, I don't care who they are.
Where are Carol and Patty?
You know.
What is the deal with everyone worrying so much? What are both of your plans after this?
I'm going with you, of course. Like I said, I've decided to stick with you guys while I research the air crane.
Right.
I want to go with you as well, Yuri. Now that we know the hunting blades are out to get Judith, we've got to try and help her.
We don't got to do anything.
We're not obligated to do anything for her.
She's so good.
Judith shared in our travels. She's one of us.
Man, I don't know if I've had this so many times where, like, I say something and then the character says the exact same thing I said.
She also destroyed the Ceres Blastia on the ship.
There was a few different times I remember when I did the Digimon Survive thing where there's a character named Minoru in that. There was like 3 separate occasions where I made a joke and then word for word, his next line was the exact same joke I made.
But...
I did identify with my boy Minoru quite a lot.
I'm not going out on any mercy mission. I told you I need to set things straight, right?
Yuri...
What does Judy know? What doesn't she know? I'm gonna see that she comes clean about all of it. I have to find out where this guild stands.
Well, we might just end up saving her along the way.
You two are worried about her. I knew it.
What are you talking about? We might, is all I said.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no to a party member.
The guild straight, is the fearless leader himself gonna come?
You know, at the end of the day, when it comes to playable characters, all are welcome, unless they're Carol and they're useless.
It'll take more than this to keep him down. He'll come.
Oh, Patty's here.
Did you have a look at what your grandpa left behind?
I engraved it all firmly in my memory.
Like, there you can kind of tell that the dialogue was recorded later, but it's not quite as jarring as just changing voices completely mid-sentence.
So did it help you remember anything?
It doesn't look like things are gonna go quite so well. But I can't let myself get discouraged by something like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it okay for me to be with you guys a little longer?
Yes, stop asking.
I don't mind. Okay, let's go.
What should we do about Raven?
Oh, you know, he's fine.
He couldn't come now. He can't turn his back on this town. They lost the Dawn.
I mean, that makes sense.
You're probably right. The old man has his own agenda to take care of.
Which is why he's gonna pop up out of nowhere. That's what always happens. We've done this song and dance like 4 times.
I'm gonna miss him.
Think who you're talking about. That guy might just pop up when you least expect it.
So where is this Mount Temza anyway?
My guess is that it's somewhere north of the sands of Kogor.
Okay, we do need to go back there to fight a knight to get my silver ore.
She mentioned something about living with Baul on a mountain to the north of a desert.
Oh, yeah.
There certainly are plenty of mountains in the northern regions of Desier.
I'll take your word for it.
Well, let's start there and see where it takes us.
I thought it had desert.
We'll be going to Desier by ship. Looks like that's where I come in.
Y'all gonna make me walk all the way back to the harbor?
All right, let's head to the ship.
Reunited with everyone? Well, everyone that matters. Okay, they did teleport us, thanks. Wolf?
Wait!
Think he'd be able to catch up with us? On his tiny little legs? I won't buy it.
Carol!
Wait!
And then we're gonna like go down below deck and Raven's been there for 3 days already eating our food?
I'm coming with you. I might not fully understand the things that Dawn wanted to tell me yet, but Brave Vesperia is our guild. So I've got to come with you guys.
Carol.
I think if I ran away, if I abandoned my friends, that'd be the end. I couldn't come back.
I will say, this section where it's like, oh, Carol's gonna leave the party, it kind of makes sense, but it is definitely weakened by this being the, I don't know, 25th time we've threatened to break up the party, only for everyone to stay in it afterwards. So, like, this is what I meant by, like, this sequence would have been cooler if we hadn't had very similar sequences so many times in the past. Where I'm so desensitized to the whole, oh no, something happened, I have to go my own way, JK.
That's why I've got to go. Please let me come too.
Of course. You're the boss of this outfit, Captain.
But I do like how Yuri just had absolute faith in him.
Yuri, thanks. But don't call me boss anymore.
Call me the Dawn.
I haven't done anything to earn that title yet.
Yeah, that's true. That's pretty true.
Until you really think I'm a boss. Until I don't feel embarrassed when someone calls me boss. I'll just do my part as a fellow member of Brave Vesperia.
Alright, so what, Rapide's the boss now?
Understood, Carol. Not a bad plan.
All right!
It never ends with these guilds. Bunch of hot-headed idiots.
That's exactly what's so good about the guilds, I think.
Yeah. Quite juvenile, isn't it?
I mean, I said it. He just wasn't below deck.
Ah! Hey, old man!
Ah, how glorious is youth!
What are you up to?
Huh? Something wrong with my being here?
Well, don't you have your hands full with the Dawn's passing and everything?
Guilds are fucked. I'm out.
You know, it all just seemed a little too bothersome, so I ducked out.
Makes sense.
But
He
you
always
owe a
seemed
lot
like
to
he
the
had...
Dawn. Aren't you sad?
It seemed like he had more loyalty to the Don himself rather than the guilds or anything.
Sad? I cried and cried till my throat was hoarse, and there wasn't a tear left in me.
Funny, it doesn't show on you at all.
Huh. So not even Raven the Great can bear to ignore the Dawn's parting words.
What are you talking about? You heard me, didn't you? That burden's too heavy for this beast. I'm sure they'll be able to take care of that piece of business just fine without me.
No, they can't. We're gonna come back and we're like, hey, time to be at Dahngrest. Well, wait, there's just a smoldering hole where it used to be.
All right, we'll leave it at that.
Oh man, these kids today, I tell you.
Traveling in a group is loads of fun. It's so lively.
Yeah, I know. That's why they never actually want to break the party up.
This isn't lively, it's rowdy. Didn't I tell you that before?
So now we can depart for Desier, right?
Huh? Why are we going back there?
That's a pretty good hunch you had there. Mount Thames is north of the Sands of Kagor. There's a Crydian city there, if memory serves.
And why would you know something like that?
He has a monthly subscription to Crydian Hotties.
Well, I'm over twice your age, so of course I know twice as many things.
Okay, so Raven's at least 30.
Right.
So are we going or aren't we?
Can we get to the north of Kagor by boat?
Guess we'll have to see when we get there.
Because Raven, you know, in anime land, you never know. A lot of the times, like, the characters who look really, especially for, like, male characters, they'll look really old, and they're like, actually, this 30-year-old man is 18. But then for the girls, it's the opposite. They'll clearly draw someone as 12, and then be like, actually, they're 18. For reasons.
Hoist the sails! The Fiertia is off to sea!
Now, I know they look and act like a, you know, 10 to 12-year-old all the time, but for legal reasons, they're 18. Reunite. I thought we reunited with everyone. If we reunited with everyone, how can we reunite
Our
with...
swords for freedom, our shield for friendship, our lives for the common
whoa, 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 whoa.
Union oath, huh?
I don't know about that last one.
Eifried lived according to those words? Or did the wind blow differently?
Well, the fact that Eifried's signature is on the oath is no simple twist of fortune.
Well, we'll just have to take up the oath for Dawn and Eifried then, won't we?
Well, Don, looks like the youth have picked up the torch you and Eifried once carried.
Alrighty. I can't save. But, like, I would like to save. Okay, so you can land on beaches. I think they said that back in the day, but that was, like, several weeks ago when we first got ship controls. But alright, so... that's cool. I mean, I still think the character interactions are great in this game. Just, the story has some good points, but the execution is lacking. Would be I think, the best way to sum up my feelings on it. Yeah, we'll call it here. Next time, we will start to head off towards the Wizenakatos. And, or well, to the Sands of Kagor, but we have to go through the Wizen to get there. I don't really know if there's anything to explore on the overworld with our ship. But we might sail around a little bit and see if we can find anything before we head over there. But that's for next video and future me. I am Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.